Cousins, wait till you see this clip. There's been a whirlwind of reports lately claiming that Cardi B landed a jaw-dropping $55 million deal with Louis Vuitton and was even hailed as the world's #1 rapper by the brand's CEO. But as the dust settles, the truth appears to be far from what Twitter made it seem. Major news outlets have begun reporting that these claims are allegedly false, and the internet is buzzing with reactions, disbelief, and heated debates about what really went down. The rumors first began trending after several fan accounts on Twitter posted screenshots allegedly showing Bernard Arnault, the CEO of LV, confirming the massive deal. Many users immediately shared the posts, celebrating Cardi B's apparent triumph. Fans flooded social media with captions like, "Cardi B is unstoppable," and "She's officially the richest rapper alive." The claims spread like wildfire, but nothing had been verified by an official LV source at that time. As the speculation grew, insiders reportedly reached out to the luxury brand for clarification. Sources claim that LV insiders confirmed there was no deal in place with Cardi B. Bernard Arnault himself allegedly addressed the matter, stating, "If there were a deal with Cardi B, I would be happy to announce it myself. The reports circulating online are not accurate." This statement quickly added fuel to a frenzy of reactions, with fans divided between disbelief and disappointment. Some supporters of Cardi B were quick to defend her, insisting that the rapper's accomplishments alone merit such a high-profile deal. One viral tweet read, "Whether LV says yes or not, Cardi B is the queen. Don't need a paper to prove it." Others, however, speculated that this might harm her public image, as it made her appear entangled in false media narratives. The alleged misinformation caused a wave of both admiration and scrutiny across social platforms. Interestingly, Bernard Arnault's comments suggested he might be looking for collaborations with other artists in the future. "I might be looking forward to making a deal with an artist soon," he said, though he clarified that Cardi B was not currently on the table. Fans were quick to interpret this statement, with some suggesting LV could still consider Cardi B in upcoming campaigns, while others dismissed it as standard corporate PR language. Twitter reactions intensified as celebrity news pages picked up on the story. Fans were posting threads explaining how such fake news spread so quickly, even suggesting that some accounts might have created the rumor intentionally to generate clicks. Many wrote, "This is why you never believe everything on social media," highlighting the dangers of misinformation and the influence of viral posts on public perception. Some media commentators alleged that Cardi B might not even be bothered by the false reports. One insider suggested, "She's probably used to rumors by now. Cardi's focus is on her music and her family, not the noise on Twitter." Cardi herself has not publicly commented on this particular LV rumor, but fans speculate that she is waiting to make an official statement, which only adds to the tension and anticipation surrounding the story. The situation reportedly escalated when fan accounts began digging into old LV campaigns, claiming that Cardi B's aesthetic and public persona fit perfectly with the brand. Threads were created comparing her previous red carpet looks with Louis Vuitton's recent campaigns, fueling speculation that she was meant for the deal, regardless of the alleged fake news. Some users even posted, "She would have killed it as the face of LV. Just imagine the fits." Meanwhile, critics of the initial rumors pointed out that the spread of false information could have legal consequences. Media analysts noted that claiming a $55 million deal without official confirmation could potentially lead to defamation or misrepresentation issues. A post from a well-known entertainment journalist stated, "Always check your sources before posting shocking celebrity deals. It can get messy fast." This perspective added a layer of seriousness to the otherwise fan-driven excitement. As the controversy continued, social media debates grew heated, with fans taking sides. Some argued that it doesn't matter whether the LV deal was real or not. Cardi B's influence is undeniable. Others emphasized the importance of accurate reporting, saying that the hype could backfire, especially in the luxury brand world where credibility and exclusivity are key. The discourse reflected a mix of admiration for the rapper and frustration over viral misinformation. Adding a twist to the tale, alleged screenshots from anonymous sources surfaced, claiming LV executives had internally considered Cardi B for a future collaboration. However, these claims were unverified and reportedly could not be traced to any official LV communication. Fans eagerly dissected these posts, sharing opinions on Instagram and TikTok, with debates about whether Cardi B's persona aligned with LV's branding. This fueled ongoing speculation and intensified engagement online. Celebrity news pages reported that the rumor even caught the attention of other luxury brands. Sources claimed that competitors were monitoring the narrative, potentially as a way to gauge Cardi B's market influence. If the story were true, LV would be making a strategic move, one fan account commented, highlighting how rumors can ripple beyond just fans to industry players, even when unverified. Amid the storm of social media reactions, Bernard Arnault reportedly clarified in a statement to Forbes and Bloomberg that while LV is always scouting talent for future collaborations, no current agreement exists with Cardi B. Anything can happen, but as of now, there is no deal, the CEO said. Fans quickly interpreted this as either a soft hint or a firm dismissal, creating further online debate and anticipation. Meanwhile, insiders allegedly close to Cardi B claimed that the rapper was aware of the fake news and found it amusing rather than concerning. One reported tweet from an anonymous source read, "Cardi knows the internet loves drama. She's just focusing on her music and life." This suggested that while the story dominated headlines, it may not have significantly affected her personally or professionally. As the day progressed, journalists continued to clarify the situation, emphasizing that viral claims on social media can be misleading. The LV CEO's statement served as the official word, and fans were left to reconcile their excitement with reality. The drama underscored the power of rumors in celebrity culture and highlighted how quickly misinformation can circulate in the digital age. Yet, despite the clarification, some fan speculation continued to run wild. Threads and TikTok surfaced claiming that Cardi B could still negotiate a deal secretly, or that LV might announce a surprise collaboration in the near future. The suspense was palpable, and social media engagement remained high, leaving everyone wondering, what will happen next, and could Cardi B and LV still cross paths professionally? Following the massive online buzz and Bernard Arnault's clarification, the story surrounding Cardi B and the alleged $55 million LV deal took a deeper turn, cousins. What began as a viral celebration had quickly shifted into a serious debate about credibility, brand image, and the manipulation of public narratives. People weren't just talking about the deal anymore. They were questioning who started the rumor and why. Entertainment blogs began dissecting the timeline of the posts. It all reportedly began with a fan account boasting over 300K followers that shared a photoshopped tweet of Bernard Arnault congratulating Cardi B. Within an hour, dozens of celebrity pages reposted it, captioning things like "LV knows the queen she is." By the time Arnault's denial surfaced, millions had already believed the story. Screenshots and reposts had done their damage. Cardi B's silence throughout this chaos became a topic of its own. Fans interpreted her quiet stance in different ways. Some claimed she was staying unbothered to protect her peace, while others accused her of intentionally letting the rumor spread to boost her public profile. One user wrote, "She could have denied it, but she didn't. That's the game." Another replied, "Y'all love to twist everything. She doesn't owe y'all a statement every time Twitter acts up." Meanwhile, fashion insiders began chiming in, explaining why the rumor seemed believable in the first place. Cardi's bold style, luxury wardrobe, and her history of mixing streetwear with high fashion all fit the LV brand identity. "She's already a walking fashion statement," one stylist commented. "The idea of her representing LV isn't far-fetched. That's why people believed it so fast." But beneath the surface, the scandal started raising a bigger question about how misinformation spreads in celebrity culture. Marketing experts warned that fake news like this could alter brand perception, even if corrected later. Once the public associates a name with a brand, it leaves a lasting imprint, one analyst said on a podcast. Even if the rumor is false, the image remains. For Louis Vuitton, maintaining credibility is everything. Insiders said the brand's PR team moved quickly to contain the situation, monitoring mentions of LVX Cardi B across multiple social platforms. They reportedly flagged posts and requested takedowns of misleading tweets. It wasn't about Cardi, one PR staffer allegedly shared. It was about protecting the brand's messaging. While LV worked behind the scenes, the internet kept fueling speculation. Some fan pages suggested that maybe the denial was strategic, that LV might be keeping a potential collaboration secret until a grand reveal. "Y'all know how brands work," one fan tweeted. "They always say no until the deal drops. Watch and see." That tweet alone gathered thousands of likes, keeping the conversation alive. Even media personalities weighed in. A popular entertainment podcaster remarked, "This whole LV story shows the power Cardi B holds in pop culture. A rumor about her can shake billion-dollar brands. Whether she's in on it or not, that's impact." That comment alone turned the situation from controversy into a case study about celebrity influence in the digital age. By midweek, several news outlets published breakdowns of the rumor's journey, from its fake origin to the CEO's official denial. These reports exposed how fake screenshots can create mass confusion in minutes. "The line between fan-made fantasy and verified news is thinner than ever," wrote The Guardian. This deepened public reflection about accountability in fan communities. Meanwhile, some fans started defending Cardi B fiercely, accusing the media of blowing the situation out of proportion. "They always try to discredit her," one fan page wrote on Instagram. "Even when she's not involved, they drag her name through unnecessary drama." The post was flooded with thousands of likes, showing that her fan base was standing 10 toes down for her, no matter what. But then, another layer of drama hit. Rival fan bases entered the chat. Nicki Minaj fans, Megan Thee Stallion stans, and others began mocking the Cardi B rumor, posting memes saying, "LV said try again, hun." This reignited old fan wars and transformed a simple rumor into yet another round of stan culture chaos. The hashtags #LVCardiFake and Not the Deal started trending side by side on Twitter. In the midst of the chaos, a verified fashion journalist posted, "Arnault's comment about an artist deal coming soon may not reference Cardi, but that statement was too open-ended. What if they're hinting at someone big?" This theory took off quickly. Fans began guessing which artist might actually be in talks with LV. Names like Rihanna, Zendaya, and even Beyoncé started trending. Cardi B's team, still silent, only added to the tension. Some insiders claimed her PR was carefully observing how the situation unfolded before addressing it publicly. "Timing is everything," a source reportedly told Variety. "If Cardi speaks now, it feeds the chaos. If she waits, she controls the narrative." Fans began predicting when she might respond. Some even joked she'd address it in her next single. By the end of that week, YouTube commentary channels and fashion bloggers had turned the LV saga into full-length analyses. Clips titled, "Cardi B's Fake LV Deal Explained" and "Bernard Arnault Speaks Out" gained millions of views. Each video dissected the story, blending fact, rumor, and opinion, and keeping Cardi's name trending globally. The real twist came when a viral TikTok surfaced, showing a user claiming that the rumor might have been started by an AI-generated post. They showed examples of bot-like accounts with identical captions pushing the story. While unverified, it opened a new layer of mystery. Could this entire frenzy have been engineered by trolls or AI accounts to manipulate attention? Cousins, it was becoming more than a PR mess. It was a digital age experiment in chaos. And just when things seemed to cool off, Bernard Arnault's team reportedly began discussions about how to strategically address misinformation in the fashion space. Rumor or not, Cardi B's name had now become the centerpiece of a global debate on media ethics, social influence, and power. But as one fashion insider ominously teased to Vogue, "Don't be surprised if something real comes out of all this noise." Cousins, that statement right there had the internet shook, because if something real does come, this fake LV rumor might just turn into a prophecy. And no one's ready for that twist. Be sure to subscribe. Let's get the receipt. As the days rolled by, The Louis Vuitton and Cardi B situation didn't die down. It only evolved. Fashion insiders began whispering that Bernard Arnault's clarification may have actually sparked internal conversations about expanding the brand's celebrity influence in the U.S. Sometimes fake news makes real things happen, one stylist told Elle. Cardi may not have the deal, but she has everyone talking, and that's leverage. And that leverage started showing. Cardi was spotted rocking a full Louis Vuitton look at a private New York event, reportedly gifted to her by a friend who works in the industry. Immediately, blogs lit up again. Cardi wearing LV after the fake deal denial? Coincidence or shade? One fan tweeted, "She's trolling y'all and I love it. Play with her if you want, but she knows exactly what she's doing." Cousins. The story was no longer about a fake deal. It was about influence. Cardi's every move was being dissected like a chess play. Analysts on entertainment podcasts began calling her the most polarizing marketing force of her generation. One media strategist even said, if LV didn't want to work with her before, they might reconsider now. She's generating millions in free press. But while some celebrated her silent power move, others called out the media for continuing to blur the line between truth and hype. Commenters wrote, "This isn't journalism anymore, it's fan fiction." Another said, "We all want Cardi to win, but at what cost? This is how misinformation gets normalized." The tone online had shifted. The same rumor that once entertained people was now sparking real ethical conversations. Meanwhile, Cardi's name stayed trending for a full week. Every celebrity gossip page, from Hollywood Unlocked to The Shade Room, posted updates about the non-deal. People started remixing clips of her songs with LV imagery, mocking the situation but also unintentionally fueling her visibility. Whether intentional or not, the controversy was working in her favor. And Bernard Arnault? He reportedly wasn't too pleased. Fashion insiders claim the LV board had to issue a second internal statement reinforcing their stance that the rumor was completely baseless. But here's the thing. His quote from before still lingered. "Anything can happen." That simple phrase had people believing there was more to come. Industry whispers began linking LV's potential artist collaboration tease to another major name, Rihanna. Sources hinted that her long relationship with LVMH could be reignited through a high-end campaign. Fans were divided. It's either Cardi manifesting her future or Rihanna reclaiming her throne. Either way, the two women's names dominated the conversation around luxury and power. Then, Cousins, another twist hit social media. A video began circulating of a Paris-based journalist who claimed that Bernard Arnault's son, Alexandre, actually liked a fan comment that mentioned Cardi B's name under an LV post. That one digital like was enough to send the fandom spiraling again. "Maybe the son likes her," someone wrote. "He could convince his dad." The situation had turned into a full-blown cultural obsession. Cardi herself finally broke her silence in a playful way. She tweeted, "Y'all funny? I don't need no deal to look rich. I am the deal." Within hours, the tweet hit 1 million views. That one line flipped the conversation entirely. Fans applauded her for taking back control of the narrative. "That's the Bronx energy," one person commented. "Always unbothered, always the moment." Meanwhile, the fake rumors creator reportedly came forward on a small blog, admitting it was a social experiment to see how fast fake news spreads. Though this confession wasn't widely verified, it reignited conversations about accountability. "It's not just a Cardi B story anymore," one journalist wrote. "It's a warning about how fame and misinformation intersect." Fashion critics noted how ironic it was that Cardi, an artist often dismissed for her background, was now central to a global luxury debate. "She may not have the LV deal, but she just proved she moves culture," said Harper's Bazaar. "When a rumor about you shakes the world's biggest fashion house, that's not failure, that's power." Soon after, LV released a campaign teaser with no named celebrity, only the silhouette of a woman draped in red. Fans lost it. "That's Cardi's body shape," one comment read. "We'd know those curves anywhere." But others argued it looked more like Rihanna. The guessing game exploded online once again, and Cardi's fan base stayed glued to the updates. And when Bernard Arnault finally gave his last comment on the situation, "We love all artists who inspire people, and our doors are always open for creativity," the internet took it as a subtle acknowledgement. It wasn't a confirmation, but it wasn't a denial either. The ambiguity was enough to reignite the spark. Cousins, this entire saga, from a fake tweet to international headlines, showed one thing. Cardi B's name holds weight. She didn't sign a deal, but she dominated the global conversation. And that's something even $55 million can't buy. Whether LV decides to collaborate with her or not, she's already proven that power doesn't always come from paperwork. Sometimes it comes from presence. Don't forget to subscribe, cousins. Because when it comes to celebrity culture, what starts as a rumor can become a revelation overnight. And who knows? Maybe this story ain't over yet. Maybe, just maybe, the next time you see Cardi B and LV, it won't be by accident.